Hello, Elisabeth. Thank you so much for letting us come to visit you in your home here in Istanbul. We would very much like to learn more about your work. What brought you to Turkey, and how long have you lived in Istanbul?
Thank you to come for you. I am very happy to see you here. I come in Istanbul in 1965, but I married in Turkey in 1977.
When did you learn quilting, and tell us about your quilting journey?
I learned quilting with a person. His name is Sevim Hanif. She showed me the technique, and it was in 1987. I was with her during 2 years, and we worked together. And I learned the techniques by hand, like in Anatolia.
Does the fabric inspire the design?
Yes, mostly it's the fabric, but sometimes the design needs research of fabric. But I prefer to take inspiration from the fabric.
And where do you get the fabrics for your pieces?
Myself, I bought them. They are very fragile, and they are very in bad condition, mostly. And I used to buy them in antique shops or in the villages. But my students, they have a hope chest. It's a very important tradition in Turkey, and they have fabrics from their family and embroideries too.
And what type of fabrics are they using from the hope chest?
Oftenly it's silk, and it's fabrics with gold and with silver. They are very rich in composition, in color, and sometimes we have velvet too. But for the other fabrics, we used to introduce in our compositions some moire, and some silk too.
And are the fabrics in good condition, or things you cannot use because they are falling apart?
The antiques ones are in bad condition, but the new ones are in good conditions. Yes.
And you're using only the ones that are in very bad condition?
Yes, and we need to put some new fabrics for the harmony of the colors, because in the old fabrics we have not the colors necessarily important for us.
Okay. Do the antique pieces need special preparation before using in the quilt design?
Yes, we need to sometime repair them, sometime to reinforce with some veil that we iron.
Fusible.
Yes.
Stabilizer.
We must use them, because if we don't use them, after 1 or 2 years, they become very fragile, and they become in very bad condition.
You teach. How many students do you have for a class?
In one class, I have 2 classes. In one class, I only have 10 or 12 students, not more.
And how long is the course that you teach?
The course for the technique, it's about 2 years for all the techniques. 2 years for all the techniques. And then after the techniques, we use tema. That's why we have a tema every year, and we always work on the tema. Every student have a pattern, a different pattern that I make, and I put the colors and I follow the work during the course. That's about 6 months for a tema.
And when there is an exhibition, it is one theme for all the works showed
Yes.
together.
Yes, all the tema we choose what we want to expose, and then all the people, all the students came together and we make the exhibition all together.
And you also mentioned that you have small groups of ladies that come here to your home in Istanbul for a maybe 10-day visit.
One week.
1 week.
1 week, 10 days, it's possible 10 days, but oftenly it's for 1 week.
So tell us a little bit more about that type of
Yes,
visit.
it's a visit, it's for foreign people, in French or in English, sometime Italian too. We study in the morning. I teach them my techniques and I give them some patterns, and then they work in the morning. We stay in my studio. Then in the afternoon we went to discover the Istanbul. It's the source of my inspiration. We can find in the monuments or in the town all the reflection of my work, and they discover it with me.
Do you teach or lecture outside of Turkey?
Yes, I have workshops mostly in France, in Germany. I have workshops and I have lectures like conference in many countries.
And when the students come for study, are you working only by hand or machine?
No, only by hand.
So it's all
We
hand
never
work.
use machine. It's only by hand.
Only by hand. And tell us about the book that you have written.
Yes, I have written a book. The editor was Quilt, Carol Veillon. It is a wonderful book. I think I am very proud of it, and I thank you. I thank Carol. She works very much on it. The book is a reflection of a small reflection of my work, but I think that I will prepare. It's near to finish another one now.
Oh, you have another book
Yes,
in the works.
Yes, in the works. Yes.
And tell us about the piece that's over your shoulder, the collage.
Yes, it's a papier-mâché. I use the fragile textile that I cannot sew. I use them in collage. I make the statue with papier-mâché, and I use a technique of collage to make these statues. And it's another kind of work. I have another kind of exhibition with them.
And do you make the paper-maché design first and then add the
Yes.
pieces after?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's a tema too. We have many tema. That's the tema that make the statue. I make the statue and then I use the fabrics on.
Ah. Thank you so much for letting us come and visit your home and your studio. We really are enjoying being here.
No, thank you very much. I am very happy to.